Hello and welcome back to Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. This is going to be the second part of the cooking episode, which is optional, so if you're here watching, thank you. You don't have to, if you don't want to, but since you're here, let's cook. Also, I shouldn't have sorted, but I'm in between episodes. I rested up, I bought a piercing blow, and a second damage dodge partner when I get more badge power, because I'm going to go all in for badge power for the next level up. And I will get, because my partner deserves some love too. Like, I got 2 damage dodges, they only got 1, so it's good for them. And then the piercing blow to ignore defenses, which, like, to a degree, I was like, I don't want this. But then I'm like, yeah, might as well. I need it for the title log anyway. I might even just get hammer throw just so that things are easier. But anyway, enough of that. Back to the cooking episode. So, let's see here. What are we gonna cook? I just got the list back again. Got the papers right here. And I'm just going to take a look here. So there may or may not be a skip. You'll see what happens. But I'm going to take a look and see what I'm going to make next that we could use when we're on the moon. Remember, we have a lot more HP and flower power now in comparison to when we were at Keyhole Key. So we're going to need some stuff. But when you look at our current inventory, this is what we have. We have the Fire Pop for 20, the Zest Tea for 20, the Zest Special for 20 and 20, the fried egg for 10, the 2 shroom steaks, which are 30 10s, and the 2 life shrooms. So we're only going to really cook another maybe 4 to 6 items, but they're not all going to be healing items. I'm actually thinking about making attack items. If you don't know, you could actually make bombs.
Bombs? You want it?
Yes, you can make bombs. If you take a mystic egg and a fire flower, you can make an egg bomb that deals 6 damage. And you can do the same with a coconut. But if you take the 2 bombs together and you mix them, you get something called a Zest Dynamite. And what the Zest Dynamite is all the way at the back here. Zest... what is it called? Zest? Yeah, Zest Dynamite. It does 7 health to all opponents. That's pretty strong, right? And I could make... the thing is, I can only make one of them because, like I said before, you could only ever get a mystic egg from Petunia once a day. Once you do that, you know, that little quiz thing, I guess. You basically just keep telling her the same thing and she gives you a mystic egg. So I can only ever make one of those, so we're gonna make one of those. And I haven't fully decided on what I want to make for health and flower power just yet, but I do have ideas. So I will be back actually, because we won't, you know, we won't be actually cooking right away. I'm actually gonna be getting the items that we need. Or before we do, actually, let me see if I have them in storage. Let's see. So what do we got? So we got, I know what I'm doing with these maple syrups. Keel mangoes, which I'm going to cook something later. So I have the coconut, but we do not have a mystic egg. I turned that into a fried egg. So I will be back with a mystic egg. Okay, and with that, we are back. We have 2 fire flowers, a mystic egg, and a coconut. And we also got a super shroom because when I bought the 2 fire flowers, I got the 30 points, and they gave me a super shroom, which I actually want because I'm going to be using this to cook something after our current recipe, which is going to be the egg bomb, which is the mystic egg, plus the fire flower, and the coconut bomb, which is the coconut and the fire flower. So let's do this. Let's go to Zest Tea. Yes, it's been a while. Well, not really. I kind of cooked a shroom fry with you earlier before. So fire flower, coconuts. Yes, let's do this. So I want to know, leave in the comments below, how do you enjoy these cooking episodes? This is only the second one, and I know it's a little early to determine, especially within the episode. But I just want to kind of know, like, where it stands. Wow, that's all I can say. I'm not sure why, but this is what came out. Whoa. Take it, Stompy. Bomb. Oh. Alright. Well, guess what, Zesty? That's not the only one you'll be making for me. Fire flower, mystic egg. Yep. Because, yeah, back to the point before Zesty got shocked by making that. I enjoy... what's interesting is that one of the things I really enjoy about Paper Mario is the cooking. It's just a nice little fresh thing that you can do in between quests and whatever, and kind of brings variety to a game. Surprised again about the the bomb. But you're going to be really surprised with this. Egg bomb, coconut bomb. This will be fun. Hopefully the papers aren't lying to me, but I'm pretty sure this is how it works. But yeah, so... And, like, cause, like, imagine you're just playing a video game, and you just have a random item shop to get random items. You purchase them, you use them, done and done, right? This gives variety. Oh, like... And I love variety. This should be a nice dish. It's a dish, huh? Zest Dynamite. Blasting powder made by Zesty. Toss it to attack all foes. Nice. So this is going to be our emergency... like provision. We're gonna, if we ever get bombarded by enemies and we need to clear them all out, we use this. Don't be afraid to use your items, guys. I know I'm the last one to be talking because I haven't used a single item in terms of what we've cooked, except for maybe like a shroom fry. So like I get it, but like at the same time, I don't know what else to tell you, right? That's just kind of how it is. So the next thing we're gonna be making is something a little bit of a combination. A pretty simple combination. So, do you remember when we got that honey shroom as a reward? Well, that honey shroom as a reward is kind of like the general premise of recipes and how this works. So, like, essentially you could take a mushroom, mix it with either a honey syrup, a maple syrup, and a jam and jelly, and they'll all have their own effects, right? Like, so if you mix the mushroom with the maple syrup, it has 5 HP, 10 flower power. You mix it with the jam and jelly, you get 5 HP, 50 flower power, etc, etc. And you can do that with the super shrooms, you can do it with the ultra shrooms, and they all count towards items in the catalog. Oh, sorry Zesty, I don't have the maple syrup on me. So, what we're going to do is, right now I have 2 super shrooms. I'm going to take 2 maple syrups that I bought a while ago, and mix those 2 together. And then I'm going to take a mushroom. Do I even have a mushroom? No, I think I cooked it and then sold it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. There we go. That's okay. I'm going to take the 2, then change of plans. 2 maple syrups. And then I'm going to mix these 2 together. And while that's cooking, I'm going to figure out a few more things to make. Because that's only 3 items so far. And I want to make another 3 or so. So here we go. So you take the maple syrup. Mix it with this super shroom. And we're going to get a maple super. Which is 10 flower power and 10 HP. Now you're probably thinking, at this stage of the game, why are you making such a, a weak item? And I'm just thinking, well, what's going to happen is when we're on the moon, we're going to fight some pretty tough enemies. Right? And what'll happen is we're either going to take a lot of damage or use up a lot of flower power or a little bit of both. So, these small heals will help out quite a bit. But remember, these are all for emergency purposes, right? Because the game is pretty nice. If you guys have noticed over the past chapters, there's always been like a health box. So if there's no inn in the dungeon that you're in, then there's usually a health box. And like for X amount of coins, you heal up full. And that's pretty much that. But these are for emergency purposes where I get destroyed in a match, I'm failing my action commands. I don't want that to happen again. So, that's why I made these 2 things. So now I have plenty of things for single occasions, for emergencies, the 2 life shrooms, which I don't think I'm going to go over 2. I should be okay for the time being. And that's that, right? But now, I'm going to take a look. Again, may or may not be a skip. We'll see how long it takes me. To see what else I can make. So I want to make a couple more items. Anywhere between 2 to 5 more. Maybe not 5. Anywhere between 2 to 3 more items. Either 2 or 3 more items. So let's see here. I can. But I don't have any more coconuts. Even then, it's kind of not like worthwhile. There's something called cocoa candy. It requires a coconut and a cake mix, but it only gives 3 HP and 15 flower power. It's very temperamental. So let's see here. There's that, but there's no point in that. And I'm not going to say what it is, because that will be like for the final cooking episode where it's super long and I go through all the recipes that I don't have. I made the egg bomb. We can make the electro pop, but what are the chances I'm going to be using both of my items for flower power? So it's not really necessary. Oh, I can make that. It's not worth anything, but it's a cool little thing. I have 3 kilo mangoes. I might as well do it. Okay. So we're making something. This one's going to be for fun, though. We're most likely not going to use it, but we might, honestly. Alright, let's see. We're going to withdraw a Keel Mango. Oh, we also have the pasta. But yeah, so we're going to retrieve the Keel Mango, and we're going to retrieve the Peachy Peach that we had from long time ago. Okay, and that's what it says, right? A Keel Mango and a Peachy Peach, yeah. So yeah, we're taking a tropical fruit with a peach, and let's see what it makes. Peachy Peach, Keel Mango. Okay, let's see what this makes. Two different types of fruits mixed together. What would actually happen if you took a Keel Mango, like a mango essentially, and a peach, and you chopped them up and mixed them together? What would you get? Well, here we get a fruit parfait. I don't know where the ice cream came from, or that cherry, but here it is. 10 HP, 2 flower power. It's just a fancy thing to have, right? It doesn't really give much. 10, like, I sometimes I wonder about these numbers, right? Like, the thing we just made gives 10 HP and 2 flower power. The cocoa candy, which is the cake mix and the coconut, gives 3 HP and 15 flower power. I'm like, why give me so little health? Like, what is this supposed to do, right? Like, it's so situational, it's ridiculous. But I do appreciate the different sprites, you know? It's actually pretty fun. So, to continue looking, ooh, see, I want to make that. It actually is kind of good. But in order for me to make this, I actually have to go do a trouble. Oh, but that trouble takes time. I might have to save that for the actual completion of the cooking episode. Let's see here. Oh, that's ridiculous, but again, not worth it. Alright, time to skip. Okay, we're back. Sorry, Mario. I know you sleep a lot. So, I've decided what I want to make. We're going to make a few more items. Some will go into storage just in case things go wrong. But, do I still have one? Please tell me I still have one. Did I not say? No, okay, I have one. Okay, good. So, retrieve that. Well, let me see if there's anything else I can retrieve. Do I want to? I'll just buy more. So I'll retrieve this. Another Keel Mango. A maple syrup. And that's it. And what I'm going to do is buy this honey syrup. Was there honey syrup in the thing? No, there wasn't. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be making is an icicle pop. I'm sorry for the chair. I need a new chair. I bought this office chair on Amazon on sale for $100. It's actually a pretty good chair, but it's a little old now and it starts to creak. So I need a better chair. So we're going to do that first. So we're going to do Ice Storm. I just got to double check because I don't want to mess up. Ice Storm and honey syrup. Yeah. So Ice Storm. Oh, I'm dumb. I keep hitting the B button. If you guys didn't know, it's late at night again. So my mind isn't fully here. And that's okay. Ice Storm, honey syrup. Okay. So the reason why I'm making some emergency provisions is because just in case I use items, I need to put in storage and retrieve new items. And even if I don't use them on the moon, it will be used in the Pit of 100 Trials, because there's nothing helping us. Icicle Pop replenishes 10 HP. Did I write that wrong? Why does it say 15 flower power? Well, now I know. It's the right item, but the wrong stats. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I want to make is something called a Mango Delight. And what a Mango Delight is, you'll see what it looks like, but I'm gonna need a cake mix. So back to the Pianta Parlor I go with no minigames. So there's actually 4 fun minigames that you can play in the Pianta Parlor. I think I mentioned that in the last cooking episode. But unfortunately, you gotta do certain troubles to get them. And because I haven't been doing a lot of troubles, I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and just buy my way through it. So I'm gonna need a total of 12. And there we go. Oh, but a small little thing. The OG Don Pianta's here. Hey, it's you again. How are my Francesca and Frankie doing? I'm sure I sure got nothing to worry about, but I just figured I'd ask. Yeah. Trading winnings. And everything's still the same. There will be better things to get once you do those trouble and unlock those minigames, but for now, this is all we can do. 2 cake mixes. Now, why am I getting 2? Well, one is for the Mango Delight. The other one is for something else that you will see in a moment. So yeah, let's get to it. Whee. I don't ride on Yoshi often. I feel like it's cruelty. Kick mix. And a Keel Mango. And while that cooks, I'm gonna look through my list once again. Let's see. Just so I can remember. Because I don't remember anything. Ooh, nice light. That's the one I wanted. Yes. Take a Stompy. Mango Delight, a dessert made by Zesty. 10 HP, 3 flower power. So it's like, again, one of those items where you're just like, what's with the weird number at the end? Like, 10 HP is fine, but why 3 flower power? But that's okay. That's just an emergency thing. But now I'm going to take the cake mix and mix it with the maple syrup. That makes sense, right? You're taking maple syrup and a cake mix. It's bound to make something. In real life, what would happen if you took, you know, cake mix, like you buy cake mix, and then you put in maple syrup into it? What would you normally make with such a contraption? I'd imagine a cookie. Isn't that how you make cookies? Let's see. It came out perfect. It is a cookie! Replenishes 15 HP and 15 flower power. That's actually a good item right there. And it's actually really easy to make. You just have to find out where to buy, you know, maple syrups for a good price. So, now we're almost full on items, right? So that's not great. So, there is one more thing that I want to make, but I forgot to get another item. Let me just double check. There's actually something I can make with the pasta. There it is. It's absolutely worthless, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I still have the thing in the in my inventory, and I want to save up some space, and then shove things back in. So, do I have it? Yes, I do. Turkey leaf. But before I mean, I can always go to Petalburg now that I think about it, but let me double check. There was something called... Oh, okay, that's... Okay. Do I want to use that? It'd be kind of a waste, though. But I have to get out of the way, I suppose. Okay, I'll do it. Might as well. So we're going to take this turtley leaf, and I'm going to take one of these courage cells that I ended up getting. Weird, right? A courage cell. Why would I... You know, what am I going to use a courage cell for? Well, you'll see soon enough. So first we'll cook the pasta in the turtley leaf. Turtley leaf. Ah, yeah, I sorted everything. Pasta. Turtley leaf, pasta. Okay. Weird, right? I'm literally just putting a leaf on a pasta, which is what most people do anyway. They put basil on their pasta, and that's actually a good way to slightly season? I don't even call it seasoning. It's more like... It is for an aftertaste, I suppose. Cook pasta. It's green now. Oh boy. 7 HP, 7 flower power. So it kind of like took the 10 HP and 5 flower power and split it down the middle. But hey, it's good for the recipe log. And now lastly we have this courage cell. What are we going to do with this courage cell? That's a great question I'm answering to myself. I thought I had a Zest dinner. Give me a minute. Okay, so I may have made a small error. I thought I had a Zest dinner, but I may have eaten it in the one of the previous parts. But that's okay, because for the final item that we're going to be cooking, I'm about to show you the most powerful healing item in the game. An Ultra Shroom and a Gem and Jelly. Now, I'm not using this, whatever comes out. I'm not using it right now. Hell no. I will be using it later, though. Most likely in the Pit of 100 Trials, now that I think about it. A Jelly Ultra. 50 HP and 50 flower power all in one go. This is a powerful item. Something that basically heals you to full even when you're in the late levels of the game. And this thing is practically necessary when you go through the Pit of 100 Trials. You will need it. But I'm going to store it away for now. Store away the Jelly Ultra. Now the thing is, do I keep the Coop Pasta? Because I'm keeping my original items. So like the Fire Pop, the Zesty, the Zest Special, the Fried Egg. Because there will be times where I might only have taken HP damage and not used a lot of flower power. So that's why I want to keep those. The Shroom Steaks for emergencies. The Life Shroom. So like, what do I put away? Because now I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 items. When I go to the moon, I guarantee you I'm picking up items. So I don't want to be overloaded on items. And this is overloaded right now. So I suppose if my health is low, and only my health is low. Now I'm going to put away the Mango Delight, actually. Okay. Coop Pasta. Because I will use it eventually, right? Maybe. Who knows? I might just be hoarding. So that's down 2 items. It's actually kind of tough now that I think about it. Because I want to keep these 2. I want to keep those 2. The Zest Special is kind of like 50-50. I'll put away the Zest Special. And then my last item I'll put away... Actually, let me just double check. Okay, now I have enough space. This will let me have 6 items. I don't think I'm going to pick up more than 6 items. And if I do, and they're shit, I will yeet them or eat them. Whatever the case may be. Okay. But you know what? That is going to do it for the cooking episode. The second cooking episode in the series. So, thank you guys so much for watching this extra part, bonus part, whatever I'm going to call it. Who knows, right? And yeah, we got a lot of cooking done. And now, in part 48, which will come out the same day as part 47 and a half, I will be going to the moon. I can't wait. I really can't wait, because it's not my favorite chapter, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. I actually really like this a lot. But anyway, until then, I will see you guys later. Take care.